Hey everybody, alright, we got a new product for you. We have the ATN BlazeTrek 319. So we're going to do an unboxing, show you all the contents that come with it, and then we're going to get into the specs on this unit. Alright, so let's get into this. Alright, so we have the warranty card information. You get a 3-year warranty. The 3-year warranty is from date of purchase. Then we have a QR code for the app. We'll get into that after all the details. We have a lens cloth, manual, and this here is an ATN Smart HD Owners Forum, which is on Facebook. And of course, information about the firmware update. Guys, make sure you register this product on the ATN website so that way you get notified for all and any firmware updates. Also, when you purchase a product, if you leave a review, you can get a free hat or a free t-shirt. So that's pretty cool now. Alright, let's dig into the rest of the contents. So we got a nice carry pouch for the monocular. You got a linear to attach the monocular to. That I like very much. And it's actually well made. Stretchy material, thick. Looks like some neoprene with a nylon. That I like. You got your USB charging cable and your transfer cable for your videos and photos. You got a hand lanyard. Alright, let's get into the item itself. So the carrying case is really nice. It's a little bulky, but it's nice. You have 2 Velcro straps on the back, depending if you're going to carry it on a strap up here. You have a belt loop as well. Here it is, guys. So like I said, this is the BlazeTrek 319. It's a 2x16 magnification. You got a lens cover on it. So let's get into the specs. So the sensor is a 384 by 288 with a 50 hertz, 12 UM. Now, the 12 UM, what that means is that's the pixel pitch in 12 microns. So the 25 MK is a measure of how well a thermal sensor can detect a small temperature difference. So the 25 is actually an excellent rating. It goes 25, 50, and so on. 25 is excellent. So the lens is a 19 millimeter, which is actually a really nice view. Like I said, the magnification is a 2x16. The field of view on this model is 14.4 by 10.8. Focus manual is 1 millimeter to infinity. So your display resolution OLED is 800 by 600. What that means is the details in the image. Your eye relief is 15 millimeter. Alright, so let's get the color modes here. We have 5 color modes. We have white hot, black hot, iron red, alarm amber, and emerald. The emerald is your green view. So you got video recording and photo capture on this monocular. It has an internal memory of 16 gigabytes. So there is no SD card on this. So when you're out in the field and you're recording or taking photos, you're going to come back to your computer, your phone, tablet, whatever device you use, and you're going to plug in your cable and download your videos and images. So the battery, of course, is an internal battery, so you have to charge it. We're going to charge this once we get done, get a full charge in it. So it states that the battery life is 8 hours on this, and I'm going to assume, because I've used monoculars in the past, it all depends on what mode you're using, how many options you have going as it's turned on. You got your USB-C charging cable here. I highly recommend using the cables that come with your ATN product. Okay, so it has an IP rating of IP67. So the IP rating means electronic device, the enclosure, how resistant it is to the weather, dust, particles. So the IP67 is actually a high rating. So this is water resistant. So now with this model, your detection range is 1,000 yards. Compared to other thermal monoculars, 1,000 yards is really good. So I have another monocular that's equal to this, and the distance is only 700 yards. So for the 384 at 1,000 yards, that is excellent. So your operating temperature is 30 degrees Celsius to plus 55 Celsius, or 22 degrees Fahrenheit to 131 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so the dimensions on this are 6.2 by 2.23 by 1.98. All right, so let's get into some of the system settings here. We're just going to run through the options, the settings of this monocular. Alright, so we have auto standby. You press select auto standby. If there's no usage in a time frame, the monocular will automatically shut off. We have auto shutdown. So the USB mode, that's when you can transfer your photos and your videos when it's powered on. When it's powered off, it goes into charging mode. You can set your distance in meters or yardage. You can go into the setting of version, which will show you your model and firmware, your latest firmware. On the back, just like your scopes, you have the diopter to focus on what you're looking at. And on the front, you have your focus. In your home screen icons, in the top right corner, what you're going to see is your battery status, zoom status, and card status. All right, let's get into our color modes. So we have white hot. The objects with the high temperature are white. The higher the temperature, the brighter the white will be. So you're going to have different variations of white. It's kind of a grayish. But your animals, or the hottest temperature when you're in that white hot, is going to be solid white. It's going to be pure white. Then we have the alarm. When you have your alarm, or what they call the amber, that's where your objects, your hot temperature, your higher temperature is going to be red. And we have iron red. Now iron red is the objects, the high temperature are red, the higher the temperature, the brighter the color. So you have different variations. With the other monocular I use, you can see the different variations of, like if an animal's closer, it'll be whiter, it'll be brighter, or it'll be bright red. Then we have black hot. Same thing. The objects with the heat source are going to be black. The hotter the object, the darker it will be. So for instance, if you're viewing an animal that's in between trees or brush, that body temperature on that animal is going to be a darker black or white or red versus the trees. Cepha, which is basically the animals that are heat source, are going to be brown. And of course, the hotter they are, the darker the color. And then you have green hot. And this is really like the night vision colors, the mode. So the objects with heat are going to be green. The hotter the object, the darker the color. So with all these different modes, whether you're using the white, the black, the red, the green, the hotter the object that you're viewing, the darker it will be. And the surrounding areas are going to be a lighter shade of that color. So we'll get out in the field and we'll test on the modes. All right, so let's get into the function settings. You have a compass setting on here, which will be displayed at the bottom of the screen. A burning warning. So when you turn on a burning warning, it will let you know if the screen is at risk of burning. If you get that notice, the unit will shut down automatically. Here's an option that I like that I'm going to turn on my monocular. You can have the ATN logo in your videos and photos. So we're gonna activate that in this. We're gonna test it out. You know, we'll see how much space it takes up in the frame. This one is I highly recommend the OSD, which is the status bar is displayed in your view. Auto FFC is the flat field calibration mode. The monocular calibrates the image automatically at regular intervals. DPC, defective pixels correction. It will automatically correct defective pixels in the image. Screen mode. Screen mode is where you can connect the monocular to a computer to view live images through the client. So you have three functions or three settings. You have hot point. It's a fire, enabling the fire warning function. The monocular tracks the heat in real time. You got forest mode. So if you're in brush or the woods or trees, this mode is going to make that heat source stick out more than the surrounding area. You got ranging mode, which to me means... Alright guys, so we went through a lot of information here on unboxing. Alright, so we went through all the specs on the monocular, we went through the settings, we went through the functions. That's going to be this video. But what we're going to do is everything that I mentioned in the video, we're going to test. We're going to get this out in the field and we're going to test all these functions. Once I put it through the test, I'm going to let you know what my settings are for this monocular. I'm going to see what works best for me. We're going to try all the color modes. We're going to try everything. We're going to get out there, we're going to do some coyote hunting, hog hunting, and we're going to test it. But guys, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to it, because you're going to get all things ATN, all things hunting, all things outdoors with our channel. So we are going to do how-to videos on every function and option on this scope. We're going to show you how to download your videos, your images, out in the field, when you're home, and we're going to run through connecting the app. And we're going to show you every detail that the app does with the monocular. Just like we started doing with the X-Sight 5, we're going to break down the X-Sight 5 even more than what we had. So guys, do me a favor, please hit that like button. Keep an eye out, turn the notifications on, make sure you check all notifications so you get notified when we start doing how-to videos. You see all our hunting videos are X-Sight 5 videos from hog hunting. Well, we're going to bring this out in the field at night and we're going to do some hunting. We're going to see what happens. We're going to run it through all the tests. We're going to run it through all the system settings, all your options, all your functions. So I'm going to record everything. I'm going to put a GoPro on, plus record everything through the monocular. And I'm going to talk through what I'm doing through every function and every option out in the field. And I'll put these videos side by side so you can hear exactly what I'm doing as I'm running all these tests. And then what I'm going to do is, in another video, is I am going to compare the ATN BlazeTrek 319 side by side with another monocular. Stay tuned for that, because I can tell you right now, by just holding this in my hand and running through all the settings and functions, I think we have a clear winner. And I didn't even do the test yet, but I've been using the other monocular for the last year. I'm already happy with it. I haven't even turned it on. Alright guys, stay tuned for all your how-to videos on the BlazeTrek 319. Also, we're going to redo all our X-Sight 5 how-to videos and break them down specifically. And then we're going to show you how to set up the app. So we do have another surprise for you soon. We're waiting for arrival. It's going to be another ATN product. We're getting into coyote hunting. So, alright guys, you know we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for supporting our channel, watching our videos. Stay tuned for how-to videos. Alright guys.